Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Monday. I'm Stan, and this is Stan Houston with Inconvenient Ideas, and this is a radio program. That's right. It is not a video or a television program. Now, some of you are seeing this because I turned the camera on in the studio, and it will go out somewhere. But this is primarily going out to the people who will not view it, but maybe experience it and use their imagination because they will just hear it. Now, why you may think it's otherwise is, first of all, please keep in mind, it is obviously that I am standing up. I'm not sitting in my microphone chair like most of the people you see on other programs. No, whenever I am doing radio, I stand up. That's right. That gives me good body breath. I can use my full body in my presentation, and it keeps me going. It helps create what you need if you're going to do a good radio program. It needs to be energy. And so I'm standing up. Now, I'm gotta, I should make, there it is. Okay, you see, basically, I also dress up. At least I wear a sport coat and maybe a tie, but I never dress down for the radio. You see, I believe that I will be a guest in your home or a guest in your car or some other place. And so, since I am a guest in your place, I will dress as I usually do. I will try and dress in nice, appropriate clothing. I don't believe that it should be casual. Now, you say, Stan, that's incredibly old-fashioned. Absolutely, because that's who I am. And I'm very authentic in that. So this is a radio program. So today, the world is a mess. What's going to happen in Iran, whatever way you want to say it, it is going to go down very difficult, very different, and perhaps even destructive. Hopefully, the good things will emerge from the country that was actually, in many ways, one of the premier countries of the world. Those of us who have friends who are not Arabs, they're Iranians or Persians. They don't speak Arabic. They're Muslim in many of their beliefs, but there are also many, many other people who are of the Iranian ethnic tradition that are Christian and other faiths. They are a very talented and unusual people, great businessmen and men and women of business and commerce. And so hopefully that country will become the great country that it was once again and throw off the chains of tyranny and theocracy which have bound it for many years. That's what we're hoping for. What's going to happen in Venezuela, in what many people call the now Donroe Doctrine, will be very interesting to see. But it appears that the people of Venezuela, or at least the people in the Venezuelan diaspora, of which there are many millions, are very excited about the possibility. What all of this will do to the price of oil is going to affect us all, because energy is energy, and that is what makes things happen. So there we go. But here, my friends, is my inconvenient idea, all right, for today. Here we go. I am more and more convinced that a lot of people are just delaying and in some cases destroying their destiny. Now, one of the questions I oftentimes ask people is, how do you want to be remembered? Because eventually you're going to end up dead. That will be your ultimate destiny. You will end up dead. How do you want people to remember you? And Warren Buffett was one who was challenged by Peter Drucker, who said that I cannot really help a man or a woman unless they can answer this question. How do you want to end up? How do you want people to remember you? And you really can't make a good decision in life and business until you have a little bit of your desired destiny in mind. How do you want to end up? Now, already I've been bugging some people about saying are you living the life you want, or are you just living the life you got? Would you like to live the life you want rather than living the life you got? Well, please take a moment. That's all I want to say today. Um, it's still January. This whole idea of January New Year's resolutions, we all know that is kind of a myth by now. By the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, I've told around this week, a number of those people who were right at the fitness center January 1, 2, or 3 have finally decided that they will cut back, and that this will end up being kind of the same way that it always is. So my inconvenient idea is, please remember, I am dealing with some people right now who I just have a feeling are not taking their desired destiny serious. They're doing what they have to do. Good for you. They're doing what they may have to do. That's good. But are you doing it at the cost and the price of what you may have even been made for? And in some cases, they're not doing their destiny very well. And I'm not so sure that I'm in the position to say anything about it. It's not that they have asked me about that. It's just that I have seen their situation as a friend, as a guide, as a person, maybe just an observer. And what they're doing is not going to work. It's not going to work. The chances of I'm oftentimes in this kind of a guy. I say, just because the odds are against you, be a cowboy. You know what a cowboy oftentimes does? They look up and see what are the odds of being successful. And they discover that the odds of being successful are not 50%. They're less. They're 40% or 30%. But they play against the odds. They even challenge the odds. And I would encourage you to think that way carefully. Yes, carefully. But right now, I would encourage you to, as you hear my voice, just speak back to me or speak back to yourself and simply say, what is the destiny I really want? And what am I doing that is delaying or distracting or destroying the destiny that maybe I'm made for? Certainly, maybe what I want. But am I going to land up in a place that's not where I want to be and being remembered the way I want to be? I actually have right now 5 different people in mind who I think are doing that. If you're one of them, please stop. and do something different. If not, press on. But if you're one of those persons who doesn't know me, never heard from me in that sense, but ask yourself the same question. Am I denying, destroying, or being distracted from my destiny? An inconvenient idea, indeed. Do something different. Hey, I'm Stan. My life and my business is helping you have a life and business that matters, and I do so in a variety of ways through classes, courses, and instruction. Everybody needs a coach. As one of my friends said, everybody needs a professional nag. That's what he called me one time. We need someone who cares enough to challenge us and keep us moving in a way and in a place that will make us glad. Make us glad. I oftentimes say, what would really make you glad? Yeah. What is your deep gladness in life? Check it out, think about it, and maybe, just maybe, why don't you do your destiny? All the best. Blessings. Till next time, I'm Stan with Inconvenient Ideas. This is our flagship radio program. We'll be around 2 or 3 times a week, maybe more. Sometimes we'll be on show business too, but that's another part of the game that we're playing. And we're all in games that we're playing. Take care now. Have a good week, and bye for now.